Welcome back to ILTA TV. I'm here with Greg Blackman from Opus 2. Can you tell us a little bit about Opus 2?
Sure. So Opus 2 builds and delivers basically a platform, a software platform that helps to transform the dispute lifecycle management process for law firms. At ILTACON right now, we're basically showcasing our Opus 2 Cases solution, which is a collaborative platform that allows attorneys as well as their legal teams to basically create arguments and basically help to create strategies across all of the case information they have. So we basically facilitate that management of that process.
That sounds awesome. What distinguishes Opus 2 from others in the market?
So we've been doing this for quite a few years, and we've been in thousands of proceedings, basically. So that experience has allowed us to basically connect these legal practitioners with the collaborative software that we sort of leverage and offer up so that they can work more efficiently together and more effectively together. The biggest thing is it's worldwide. So around the globe, we're basically doing this with the top firms in the world. And that technology, along with the expertise required to deliver all of that work, allows us to create this sort of modern, seamless, secure environment for folks to live in and work in when they're dealing with disputes. We've also got decades of real-world litigation and arbitration experience, and that then turns to the capabilities of our leadership, our staff, and what they can actually deliver and bring to the table. So when we deal with arbitration and litigation, and when we work in these complex environments, in these large cases that have a material impact on outcomes and what firms actually get, we use all that insight to bring the most effective markets. In fact, this year we are ILTA's Solution Provider of the Year, which is super exciting for us. Yes, exactly.
Awesome, cool. So how do you see Opus 2 evolving over the next few years?
Well, we started in 2008. That's when the firm started, and we continue to expand. So we keep expanding our offerings. We keep expanding our client base. Our teams are now covering more geographies around the world, so we continue to expand in that way. But just a baseline, we today serve 90 of the AmLaw 100. We today serve all of the international 50 firms around the world with our solution across all of our disputes portfolio and platform. In addition to winning the award we got this year from ILTA, we also won this year through that sort of work, and we won the American Business Award Gold Medal for Best Legal Solution this past year. In fact, I think it was just about 4 or 5 months ago, Skills.law came out with a study of the most innovative firms in the market, and it ranked Opus 2's AI capabilities as the most advanced and actually actively used AI solution in litigation proceedings by a factor of 5 to 1 over anyone else. So we're doing a lot in terms of penetrating the market, doing more in the market, and we continue to invest. So we're investing a lot in R&D, we're investing a lot in our teams and the continued growth and working with our clients so that we can keep bringing more solutions to the market, but also keep embedding the AI capabilities into our workflows and continue to embed those into what the working environment is for these teams that are out there building these cases.
That actually brings me to my next question. What role does AI play in your products?
So if I go back to what I said a few minutes ago around the Skills.law survey, one of the things that differentiates our solution and what we do is we've embedded AI into the workflows that firms use day to day, and that embedded workflow is actively being used. So this isn't something we're launching and hoping people will trial. People are going to say, this looks interesting, maybe we'll use it on it. People are using it today and having an effective case outcome from using some of this. And it's not that it does something that humans can't do, it just does it more effectively and more efficiently so you don't miss things. Some of the things that we're trying to do is really create that competitive edge for those attorneys so that they can bring something more to their clients. And effectively, when you look at our AI, if you think about dispute management and what you have to deal with around a case, you're dealing with chronologies, you're dealing with depositions, you're dealing with lists of characters, lots of other information, along with all of the case documents. And what we're doing is leveraging AI in their workflows so that they can take advantage of that to basically get more insight, more information, get it faster, get it more effectively. That's really what we've been doing around AI. And so it ends up delivering really meaningful outcomes for those cases. It actually has more intelligence in the case. It's not that people can't do it, it's that we're enabling them to do it better, more quickly, and make less error as they put it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking into the future, how important will case strategy innovation be for disputes teams?
So we've always had case strategy as a core component. We focus on case management, case preparation, and case strategy. And so case strategy is a critical component. It's the early stage of the case when you're building out what is effectively a core part of how are we going to win the case? How are we going to represent our client's story as effectively as possible? So when you think about what that is, it's really taking the collaborative platform we have and incorporating some of that information into that platform. So we do it today. We've done it for several firms for quite a while, but what we're doing is we're investing more in case strategy now. So we're investing in new workflows. We're investing in more capabilities around case strategy. In fact, a great example, we just released recently, I think it was a week ago, we put out our most recent release, and we started to allow lawyers to identify the key legal issues, the elements that the teams have to prove, and then giving them a tool to capture all of that information so that they can basically define what are the legal arguments, where are the holes, where are the opportunities, where are the things that we might be missing, as well as where are the things that bring this story together so that it all makes sense and it clearly maps out. You call it a blueprint or a full case map of what they're going to be trying to do. And then you're basically moving on to the next step of the process, which is case planning and case management. So it's a part of a complete solution, and we bring the whole solution to the table. So we're not bringing point solutions, a piece here, a piece there. We're bringing the complete case capability.
Well, it sounds like you've had a really big year, and it sounds like you have a lot of exciting things coming up. If people want to learn more, where can they find you?
So we're at opus2.com. Again, international firm, so depending on where you're coming from, we serve international clients around the world. You can find us basically on the web. You can also find us here at ILTACON. So we have a booth. We'll be exhibiting at ILTACON. Come by if you can. We're just to share. When I talked a lot about AI in the presentation, one of the things I don't think I mentioned, and I probably should at least bring to the forefront, is beyond just pure case management and case preparation and case strategy, we're also extending out in sort of the extensions of what a litigation process might be into areas like exhibit management, trial presentations, things like that. So we are expanding outward as well to do more and more. So again, back to the one solution that will do everything for your case management teams.
That all sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We're glad to have had you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
All right.